Hey crafty friends, this is Jenny from CraftTestDummies.com, and today I have a review of the Fiskars ProCision paper trimmer. So this is what I call like the prosumer model of a paper trimmer, which means that if you are doing a lot of paper trimming, if you're doing multiple layers of things, if you're doing heavy duty things, this is a great tool for you. So let me just walk you through the features here real quick. First of all, I'm going to let you know that it will collapse for storage. Let me get it all kind of tidied up for you. So, when you get it, it's going to come like this, and it is about 19 inches and a half from edge to edge. This top rail is what holds your cutting blade, and then this little plastic doohickey keeps your papers secure. Now, because it comes folded up, it'll help save you space. It has nice rubber feet on it. Let me open it up, kind of like this. You can see the hinge. You can see the rubber feet that will keep it from walking around on your table surface. Now, like I mentioned, it is big. When you have it opened fully, it's going to be about 17 inches widthwise here. Now, if you measure from the area where the cutting blade actually goes to the end, you get almost a full 13 inches. So this is great if you are trying to cut larger sheets of paper, like maybe 11 by 17s, and you want to shrink them down. This is a great tool for that. So it also has some really great markings on the other side. So maybe you're trying to cut thin strips. It gives you a 1 to, I think it's maybe 2.5 inches on this side, so you can cut smaller widths even off of the right hand side. So there is a little locking mechanism that keeps, you can see it right down here at the bottom, that keeps the paper flap in place. I don't know, there's probably a fancy name for that, but it's some kind of a paper guard. And it opens up and down so that you can put some paper in, which I will show you, like so. And you can line it up however you like to cut it. It has really nice bumpers on both the top and the bottom here. And it's thick. I mean, this is almost maybe 3/8 of an inch high, so that if you're doing a big piece of cardboard or chipboard or multiple sheets of paper, it's not going to fall off the edge, which is, again, kind of a nice benefit. So then you can line it up. This is an oversized sheet of paper. So say I want to cut a 2-inch strip, I'm going to line it up, and then I'm going to use this orange blade carriage and slice. You see how this thing is so big, I can't hardly even get it all in the camera range, but it makes a beautiful, nice, crisp cut. Now if you're doing something really thick, you might even want to start it at the top and then pull it towards you so you get extra torque. This is a little flimsy to me. I'm just going to show you how it kind of moves. So this isn't super sturdy. It's more just to be a guide. It's not going to hold everything secure for you, so you will want to put your hand down. But I'm going to tell you, it's a pretty good safety feature. This, the way the blade handle goes, let me tip this. So here you can see the blade. By the way, it does not come out. There are no replacements. The Fiskars website says that this is, you know, it's like the ultimate blade that never needs replacing. So don't ask me to take it out because it's not meant to come out. But it slides up and down on not one but 2 rails, and this gives you incredible stability. You know, sometimes if you're using a paper cutter and you pull it along that little plastic track, it kind of does one of those. This is secure and it's not going to go anywhere. Now, that being said, I found this a little tough. You can hear a little scraping there to move back and forth. So I remedied that by pulling out my Tri-Flow oil and put 1 drop on either rail, and it lubricates it nicely. So now it's a lot easier to slide back and forth with minimal effort. Of course, depending on what you're cutting, it may be a thicker piece of chipboard, and then you might need more, power. So let me show you some of the things I cut. I did cut some really nice fine vellum. You know, sometimes tools that are heavy duty aren't really good with thin, fine, delicate materials. And this is vellum and it cut it beautifully. I also did some text weight paper. Beautiful. This is some flocked paper. And you know, it's a little thick and chunky and it did a beautiful job on that. Here's your typical scrapbooking cardstock. Really nice. So then I moved up into, this is cardboard. You know, like cardboard boxes? And you can see how thick that is. And I went through it like a butter. And then this was my favorite one. This is heavy duty, I don't even know what the name is for this. This is like heavy duty chipboard. And I'll show you. Oh, one thing you'll notice is that there are two cutouts at the top and then also here at the bottom for this blade to dock. So if you want to open it up, the blade either has to be all the way on one end or all the way at the other, which is another great safety feature. So I'm going to put this in. This is that heavy duty, not even chipboard, it's heavier than chipboard. I'm going to slide it all the way over here so I get about a 3-inch. Now what I'm going to do is pull it down, and because I get more power by pulling towards me, I'm going to, did you see that? I love it. So I'm kind of impressed that you can cut that with what's technically a paper crafting paper trimmer. I don't think you could do this on a bypass type of paper trimmer at all. Now I did try this balsa wood, it's basswood actually, it's not balsa, it's bass, earlier, and I didn't seem to want to work, but I'll give it a try again here for the camera. This is like hobby wood that you could do for doll houses or whatnot. So again, I'm going to grab it. Oh, look at that. Holy mackerel. It pulled a bit because I was bracing up here, but it cut it. Look at that. Just a little bit of splintering. I don't think it's supposed to do that. I mean, like, cut it, but it did. And like I mentioned, it is good for multiple sheets of paper. So if you, as I reach down to get sheets of paper, if you are doing like multiple pieces of cardstock, let's see how many I got here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of cardstock. And let's just say, for example, you want to rip these down to make card blanks. First of all, I'm going to position it up here at the top. Again, it has that nice high curb so that you can brace. There we go. That was 7, 2, 3, 4, I'm sorry, 5, 6, 7. 7 sheets of cardstock all in one pass. Now it is a little rugged here. I think that maybe I would keep it down to maybe 5, but still it's a heavy duty trimmer that will get the job done. So this is retailing for I think $119 US. Again, it's called the ProCision paper trimmer. Oh, by the way, there's no lock when you flip it over. It just kind of snaps into place, but then you can lock the little paper guard. Retails for about $119 US. It's by Fiskars, which is the #1 craft trimmer brand, if you were paying attention. And look for it at stores near you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. Give it a thumbs up if you found it to be a helpful bit of information, and we would love it if you subscribed to our channel. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you at crafttestdummies.com.